All right. Hello and welcome to one of the first videos I've ever made. We're currently out here at my shop with my truck. We're going to be working on my buddy's car. I just wanted to kind of film because really to remember how this car got built, because this is the first car that I've ever built and the first car he's ever built. And I kind of wanted to just show you. The garage is currently a hot mess. Alright, well, we're back. I had to go grab something out of my truck. This is the shop. It is a hot mess because we're kind of in full-on build mode. As you can see, everything is kind of scattered everywhere. This is the car we're building. It is a 1978 Ford Country Squire station wagon LTD style. Probably every bit of 2, maybe 3 months ago. Pulled the motor and trains out of the car, took the front clip off, and stripped a bunch of wiring out of it. I mean, obviously there's still some wiring in it, but a lot of this is just gonna get cut back or tucked or whatever. Pulled the engine transmission out of it because it is getting swapped with 480E out of some junkyard, whatever. And this is a Gen 3 5.3 liter LS. So it's gonna go in with the 480. It's gonna be a sweet car. The car is being controlled by a Terminator system, which is gonna be all mounted inside. You can see it's sitting on the dash there. And we've got some of the wiring run. That's actually what I'm gonna work on today. Just a quick kind of shop tour so you guys can see. This is our main toolbox. It's a box that my buddy who owns the car bought. It's got a bunch of tools in it. It's got mine and his tools in it. We kind of just share stuff. Big ass air compressor that came with the shop. Fridge, workbench that's got our welder on it. This is my other buddy's Datsun 240. I believe it's a 76, but it used to have the standard Nissan E20, I believe is what these are, with the 4-speed, which is garbage. It is getting a 2JZ swap, which is what's sitting in this giant pile. It's all taken apart. The block has already been sent off and cleaned and honed and everything. The head needs to be reworked. Cam and stuff is all getting replaced. This got to a point where we had pulled it all apart and was like, oh, sick, the car's going to get built. And then it just sat because, you know, running out of money, running out of time, whatever. This is currently our trash pile. This came out of a newer 350Z. It's a 5-speed or 6-speed. I think it's a 5-speed. That mounts up to the 2J. So that's what is going to be in this car. It's going to be pretty sweet. It's pretty light. It'll be pretty fast. But it's going to be on the back burner, and really you're just going to probably see it just sit here. A lot of the stuff about this car specifically is kind of already worked out of how we're going to do it. Like, this is a water tank. The water tank is going to feed the intake, water hose and stuff like that. The fuel tank's already in the car. It's not mounted or anything. It's just sitting in the back. I'll show you that real quick. It's just sitting back here. This is where the like fold out seats used to go in these cars. This one didn't come with, like, when we bought the car, it didn't have the seats in it, or when he bought the car, it didn't have the seats in it. And so we're using the hole to put this 25-gallon fuel cell, which is going to be nice. We'll never run out of fuel. The interior on this car is amazing. Push that out of the way. The interior is mint in this car. Like, every panel's there. The seats aren't cracked or broken or anything. The headliner's perfect in it. Like, really the only rust in the car is in the back. Everything else is kind of just like surface rust on the front. So today I'm going to work on running some more wires out. I need to get the main harness out through the firewall, and I want to use this hole, but this hole is not currently big enough. And so I'm gonna see what I can do about oblonging it, maybe this way to make it bigger so I can get the plugs and stuff through it to run out to the Terminator. And then hopefully my buddy Jason, who owns the car, will be here later tonight, and we'll get the front clip back on the car and make it actually look like a car again. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of work on the car and show you progress as I go, just so I can have progress of it later, and also so anybody who's interested in building a car or is just interested in watching somebody build a car and the progress of it can kind of watch along and maybe learn a few things. I mean, I will tell you that I am personally not a licensed mechanic or anything like that. This is just a hobby of mine. Like I said, this is the first car that we've built basically from the ground up. I mean, I've done a lot of service and stuff on cars. I've worked on cars pretty much all my life. But this is the first one that, like, full motor swap, full ECU swap, full everything basically. And so that's the difference. But hey, what are you gonna do? You gotta do it at some point. So I'm gonna start working on this. I'll give you guys an update here in a little bit. All right, guys, back with another update. I've been working for about 45 minutes. Finally got all the wires through my oblonged hole here. Just put some of this shielding just to make sure I don't cut up the wires as they come through. We'll find some kind of a gasket or something here to put in there. But these are all the main wires there's a few others that are in there that I can get through these holes here. These are all my main wires that I need to get through, all the, map sensor, knock sensor, stuff like that. These are all the main wires. Really wasn't that bad. It was kind of a pain because I made the hole like basically just big enough to get a lot of these connectors through. But I managed to not break anything or scratch anything or bust any wires open or anything like that. So I think we are okay. So the next thing I'm gonna work on is coming inside the cab here, inside the car. I've got the original console kind of messed up right now. I need to plug something back in, but I got to take the steering column down to get it plugged back in and then put it back up and then put all the plastics and stuff back on. After I get all that done, I'm going to go in the glove box here. This is where we're going to mount the Terminator, which is this up here. I'm going to cut out the back of the glove box and stick the Terminator in there, mount it down, and then plug everything in. So it's good to go. This is our screen. I don't really want to do anything with it. I don't think I'm going to run that just yet. This is our trans cable. That wire is the power cable for the Terminator that's already ran and everything. So once I get this column put back together, I'm going to drill a hole for that, get it cut out, get the Terminator in there. I don't have any screws to actually fasten it down yet, I don't think. I might see if I can't find something to mount it down because it's got mounting holes in it. I'll get that looking good and then close it back up, and then basically all the wiring will be done for now until we get the front clip back on, get a battery back in it, get the motor in it so I can plug in everything and make sure everything's good. But once that's all good, like, we don't have to touch wiring again. But once I get all that done, let me get this wire out of the way. All right. I'm either going to move back here and start pulling carpet out and getting holes drilled or cut out to get fuel lines through. We don't have anything to run the fuel lines yet. All that stuff's on order. I mean, there's not much else I can do. I can finish tidying up here, like this vacuum block and stuff. All that stuff can get cut and plugged. Just kind of clean up in here a little bit better. Take all of the old fuel line and stuff off. Whatever this is, some type of vacuum line, it looks like. I don't really know what this is actually. Maybe fuel. Yeah. But yeah, that's the main thing I wanted to do tonight, is get this through here and then get the Terminator in. So once we get all that stuff done, we'll be good to go. All right. Here's another update for you guys. I've been working for about an hour and a half I was able to get the Terminator in. I have not mounted it to the actual glove box yet because there's still a bunch of wires and stuff we need to put in. So I didn't want to mount anything yet, but it's in there. We got the power wire, which is this one right here, and then the main harness already plugged in. There's some stuff that I need to tie up or mount, like these two things, this relay and stuff, but it's in. Wires are run. Obviously still need to manage kind of where stuff's going to go, but I know that Terminator's probably going to come in and out a few more times, and this stuff's going to get unplugged and remounted, and frankly I don't want to mess with it right now. These two wires, I need to find a spot for this ground, but I think I'm going to go ahead and try to find a spot for it and maybe attach it. I might run it out of the car, or I'll find a ground on the firewall for the dash and put it on that. This is going to go to our switch panel, which we don't have yet, for turning the Terminator on. Still need to re-put the column back together and everything, and then still waiting on my buddy to get back so we can throw the front on, but I need to put this together, so I'm gonna go put this together while I wait for him. He should already be off work. I just don't know if he's gonna come tonight or not, but I'm gonna go and throw this back together, maybe clean up some of this garbage and stuff out, and then we'll decide if I'm gonna go home or if I'm gonna find some other little stuff to do, like the ground wire and some of the other ground wires that need to go to stuff up there. All right, well, I got everything finished up that I wanted to get finished up. I got the Terminator in, the hole cut out of the glove box, it's in, wires are ran, I got the column plugged back in and put back together. So buddy never called me back or texted me back, so I don't think he's gonna come tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, head back home, and we'll pick back up once we're back out here, probably in about a week, because I gotta go to work this week. So I'll see you in a week or so.